Hey, how you guys doing tonight? Thanks for stopping by and checking out the stream. Bert, good to see you, man. So lots to do today. In a little bit, I'm gonna get into the July update, which I'm really excited about because they're going to be releasing Big Hero 6, which is huge news, something I've been waiting for a while. We're also going to talk a little bit about the spell nerfs that got done. And probably the most exciting, nerve-wracking thing for me is we're going to be taking another swing at the third Tower of Endurance, the Oceanic Kingdom Tower that I just, for the life of me, cannot clear. But we're going to try again today. So, as we're getting started here, I'm just going to do some quick cleanup stuff. We did get the mail that Hiro Hamada is already in the game via the Microbot Mania event, which we're going to see what that requires today. They're also adding the tech tag, which is really cool, so it'll create some new interplay with some existing characters, I'm sure. And I like this idea of like a defensive support character that provides shield. I'm wondering if that's going to end up being similar to like Rescue's Barrier and MSF, so that's going to be interesting. And we get one free gimme character shard, which is nice. I'm not going to play through the will I? Usually what I like to do with the challenges is I'll swing at like whatever the highest one is, and then I'll just auto the rest. So we'll do that quick. Hey, I see a bunch of people are tuning in. Thanks for stopping by the stream. We'll get into the July update and stuff shortly. I don't know why I had that up. We'll go ahead and use Dumbo. Just getting the challenge out of the way early. For those of you that are watching right now, don't forget to just say hi or something in the chat so I can see you guys are there, so that I can give you guys raffles for the monthly gift card drawing. You don't want to miss out on that. 25 bucks. Nothing to sneeze at. Yeah, nice. Alright, so we finally 3-starred that one. That's good. Why was that only a 2-star? Did I lose somebody there? I didn't think I lost anybody. Tier 50. Did we lose Aladdin? Is that what happened? I didn't see him drop. Let's try that one more time. So while we're getting this little stuff out of the way, what do you guys think about the quote-unquote nerfs to some of the spells that just came through? Oh, we lost Cap. That's unfortunate. That's what keeps happening. I keep losing one person in this stupid thing, which is why I haven't 3-starred it. Easy 2-star, but I really was hoping for a 3-star. That's fine. Alright, we don't need to play out the rest of the challenge. Ooh, okay. Alright, so here's some of the stuff we're talking about with these spell changes. So, Heal block no longer affects all opponents with wild imagination. It only applies to the primary target, and there's a chance for the adjacent targets. It does scale with Toy Story allies, but obviously that is a significant nerf. Dad moves no longer inflict silence on all opponents. Instead, silence the primary target with the chance to apply adjacent. And obviously, so they're trying to, what they're trying to do here, guys, is they're trying to create more incentive for people to play tag teams, right? Which, in Marvel Strike Force, there's already a lot of that because of the legendary or linchpin characters who provide bonuses to people who have that tag, right? Disney hasn't had a lot of that up to this point. So what they're trying to do is they're trying to use spells as a way of incentivizing you to utilize more of the teams that they're designed around, right? That's what you're seeing with Wild Imagination and Dad Moves. Looking at Golden Hammer, again, you're seeing the same thing with Downtown Heroes, right? The Undefeatable and Speed Bar fill now only apply to Downtown Heroes, and it grants Undefeatable to them on Revive. The node changes we don't really need to talk about, that's fine. Although I do like that they added Simba to a node, was nice. The other spell I don't see here is Thunder Mountain Boom, which we'll look at quick. And the Cauldron. Those spells also got nerfed. I don't know how significant it is, and I'll explain. I know a lot of people were upset about this. I'm less upset, and I'll explain why. But the big nerf to this is that Thunder Mountain Boom lasts for 2 turns, right? You throw it out on the enemy for 2 turns. When it expires naturally, meaning it's not cleansed, it deals damage, and at higher levels can stun and stuff. Cool. Great. The nerf is that before the nerf, you actually would accrue more charges again as you had it out there, right? Now, it will not start accruing new charges for you to use it again until after it expires, after those 2 turns. Cauldron had the same nerf, where previously you'd have Cauldron out, it would keep getting those charges, and while you still have a Cauldron out, you could use the spell again. That doesn't happen anymore. While you have it out, it's not accruing the charges. I don't think that's a crazy nerf, because I found that in most of the battles I was using these spells, either they didn't get, in this case, let's say the Cauldron didn't get destroyed, and therefore I was just replacing a Cauldron with a Cauldron, or the fight didn't go long enough that it really would have even mattered to come around again. So, yes, it is a nerf objectively, but I wasn't super upset about it, because at least where I am level-wise, I don't think it affects my gameplay immensely. I guess at max level gameplay it makes a difference, but I'll have to make that judgment call when I get there. I'll be keeping it in mind. We got some quests we gotta knock out. I do want to take a look and see, because I know Hero's now in the game, which is awesome, but I didn't see if they dropped anyone else in yet, aside from Yokai, which could care less. I care more about the Big Hero 6 team, but they're not in the game yet. But they will be getting released, hopefully later this month. But Hero is in the game, so let's take a look at his abilities here. His basic ability, chance for slow, is nice. And at higher levels, he has a chance to deal damage to adjacent. Okay, again, you're seeing more incentive based on tags. He gets a higher chance of dealing the adjacent damage if he has tech teammates, that's fine. Second ability, Micro Barrier. Here's that shield mechanic. Yeah, so it looks like it is going to be similar to Barrier for MSF, that it just adds like a secondary health bar in the form of shield. Adds 54 shield per charge. Consumes charges. Tech teammates have a chance for additional evasion. That's cool. Third ability, the target immediately takes a turn. That's pretty cool. So he's a strong support character. Being able to give other characters turns is really cool. He then gains 30% speed meter. He grants a helpful effect to a target teammate and self based on their role. That's really cool. You know, I actually see, just looking at this, I see a really cool synergy. You could put him on a team with Sven, right? You drop a positive effect on Sven and give him a turn, and now he can attack with that extra damage. That's actually a really cool interaction. On turn, this is his passive. Microwave, on turn, he and a random Big Hero 6 teammate gain charged. Again, they're trying to add more of this reliance on tags. That makes sense. 50% chance to gain an additional charged with an additional 20% per tech teammate. That's cool. Neat. And again, those charge meters matter for his shield ability here, so that's really cool. And then he's got a leader ability. Tech teammates gain 10% speed, so that's pretty cool. That's pretty standard. It's good, but it's pretty standard. I'm not like, oh my god, it's the best ability in the game. That's really cool. Speed is really good. Action economy in most games is a really powerful driver of damage and performance. So that's really cool. Alright, let's take a look at what we need here. That opens in 5 hours. I'm just going to quickly hit this. And don't laugh at me, I know I'm only hitting the third one. I'm still a fairly new player, for those of you that don't know. Bam. Microbot Mania. So what do you need here? You need hero characters of minimum star levels. Info. Characters resist continuous damage if affected by shield. Okay. Defeat all opponents to win. Opponents are empowered. Robot dog. Okay. Let's take a swing at this. We're going to use Kaboom and Dumbo. I just picked whoever they gave me for the first one because it's going to be a major punch down, so I'm not worried about it. So I'm curious, I told you guys what I think about the spell nerfs, but what do you guys think? Does anybody have any thoughts? Feelings? Emotions? Level 25 plus, right? What do I want to use here? I may as well use most of the Frozen team, so there's no reason not to. I want to put Sven actually on this end. I want to put Elsa here. I want to put Kristoff here. We like those long-range carrot tosses, right? And who do I want to use? That's fine. I like the genie. I didn't get him that long ago, so I'm still playing around with him, but I like how his basic stacks into infinity. It's a fun little thing. Okay. We'll go ahead and taunt, and we'll throw the guaranteed crit on Sven. We're not going to really get to see any interesting interactions until the next node, I think. Because of what a punch down this is. Easy. Poor hero has not had a chance to act yet. I'm gonna stick with the same team. Let me know if you guys can hear me okay also. I'm just chatting. For all I know, I could be muted. Same basic strategy. Okay. Big hit by Dumbo. Shield for the first time. So, interesting. Long range carrot toss. Big damage from Sven. Boom boom! And the assist from the decoy. What I love. Hey Shara, good to see you. Hero shards. Oh, we can just keep punching through this. That's cool. Let's see. Oh yeah, I'm much more limited. Characters at this level, but that's alright. We're gonna stick with a full Frozen team then. Honestly, I do find Olaf underwhelming, unfortunately. The charm is nice, but it's really all that I think he's worth, aside from just a body that potentially increases the likelihood of assists. So I find myself now shying away from using him. I'd rather put someone like Big Bad Wolf in that position for the extra damage and stuff. Put damage on everybody. I'm actually going to go with a haste this time. And again, the nice thing about the Frozen team is that you get like twice the bang for your buck, because when the haste falls off, whoever you put it on, it goes to Sven, which is nice. I'm actually going to throw the Regenerate on Sven just because it's a helpful ability. And we're going to give Sven a turn, as I was mentioning, because I think that's a really cool thing. Let's see what we crit for. Boom! Big damage. I like it. To do that so I could throw kaboom on this gargoyle here. Get the assist from Sven. Lots of positive effects there. We're going to want some big damage, not that it's going to matter. Barrier. So he barriers everybody? That's really cool. That's a lot stronger than I actually gave it credit for. Hold him off with the final hit. So yeah, we get him. That's awesome. I did not realize that it was going to be so easy to get hero from this event. That actually makes me really happy. I hate when I feel like I get boxed out of these events for not having played long enough. I mean, you do at least need... I think I got him after this one, so I think you do at least need a full team of 4-star heroes, but that's really not bad as far as a restriction. That kind of made my night, I'm not going to lie. that we got hero out of that. I'm immediately gonna level him up a bit here. Let's throw some gear on him. Aw, that's awesome, Shara. Alright, we equip some gear, which also ticks off some of our daily quests, which is good. Speaking of, we gotta just quickly knock out some farming. I'm still working on getting Sven to a higher star level, so we're going after him. Ooh, but you know what? Maybe I want to do Simba now. Did they officially add him already? They did not. Oh no, they did. That's in villains. Okay. We'll take a look at that. We'll see if we can get far enough to maybe get him. Would be cool. Because I really like Simba. Both as a character, a Disney character, and in-game, I think he's got a pretty interesting kit. I love that his defense scales as his health goes down. That's really cool, in my opinion. Hard to kill character. Alright, so if we go to our campaign here. Villains. It's all the way down here. Alright, I'm not going to subject you guys to watching me try to punch through all these. Aw, that's awesome, Bert. Yeah, I'll do that on my own time. In the meantime, I'll just quickly spend some of this energy. Burning a hole in my pocket here. Jack. Let's put it into Kristoff, because he's still at gear tier 4. We'll hit those. That'll also count as the 3 elites I have to hit for my dailies. Let's see how we're doing. Oh, let's open something. That could be fun. Anger, that's fine. I love parenting. It's awesome. Gold is fine. Could always use more gold. We'll open one of these. Hoping for a decent amount of Zerg shards. I'll take Alpha runes. They're helpful. 2. It's fine. Dr. F. Yeah, right now she's daddy's little girl. I know that eventually she'll get older and I'll just be lame. It's part of the circle of life. It's fine. Yeah, that was awesome, Bert. Congrats on Invisible Woman in MSF. That was really cool. Okay, why don't we do this? This is what I think people care the most about. We're going to try to hit this this 3rd tower. So just to give a quick rundown to people who aren't familiar or haven't done it yet, to get through this tower, there are a couple nodes where the only restriction is 2 oceanic, but for most of the nodes, the restriction is you need to use 2 oceanic characters specifically, and then kingdom tagged characters, right? So the problem with that, there aren't that many oceanic tag characters in the game currently, right? You've got Ariel, you've got Jack Sparrow, you've got Davy Jones, you've got Tinkerbell, and Captain Hook. There's 5, right? As far as I know, those are the only 5 that are currently in the game. Just based on what they have up their sleeves, Disney, you know, there's lots of other characters they can add that have the oceanic tag. But right now, those are the only 5. So, since you always need at least 2 of them, that's really tough, given the nature of the Towers of Endurance, that if you lose somebody, if they drop during a battle, then they're out. You can't use them again, right? So my problem, I've made it as far as clearing the 8th node, but in doing so, I lost the last of my oceanic characters. So we're restarting again today. We're going to try to get up, but the hardest part is just not losing characters as we go. My goal is, if I can get to the 8th node without losing any oceanic characters, I can allow 2 of them to die and, like, not care. I'll have the 2 I need to potentially make it through the last 2 nodes. If I only have 2 left by the time I hit the 8th node, those 2 will likely die, and then I won't have anyone to hit the next node. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and get started here. I typically try to start with Tink and Ariel, because Ariel's got the heals, Tink has the shield. So the hope is that I can maintain enough of their health pool as we move forward. And don't lose them early. That's the hope. We're going to stick with Jasmine as our protector. And Shan Yu just because he's a really strong character. Who is Kingdom, which is good for this. Oh, why am I autoing? Don't auto! Glad I caught that on node 1. Also, just so you guys know, I did a thing, if I can find it even. I don't even know if it's active yet, but I made a custom emote for Paleo Gaming. Maybe it's not live, but I did do it. I just have to figure out how to set it up. Alright, first node, easy peasy. We always blow through that one. I'm not worried about it. The next one should be easy peasy also. It's really not until, I want to say, the 4th and 5th node that it starts getting a little hairier, but we'll blow through this one next. I'm going to stick with the same team for now. I'm actually going to swap Anna for Aladdin. Alright, so the mermaids should be your primary targets because of the damage they can output, followed by the Kakamuras in the back. See, I hate they just already do way too much damage. Boom. Zip around his Tink. So I could use Dumbo to probably end this, but instead I actually want to drag this out a little bit to get Ariel's heal if I can. I don't even know if... Nope. Too much damage. That's fine. Alright, third node. Having a deeper roster helps in all of these types of games. It's actually really important. Okay, so we're going to start by throwing defense down on the front line. Oh my goodness. One shot does so much damage. We're then going to throw slow on the front line from Aladdin's ability. I'm going to barrier Ariel because she's the most important asset right now on the team because I've got a deep enough roster of other characters that I can make do if I lose somebody like Shan Yu, but if I lose the Oceanic, it's going to stop me dead, so... Bam. Big hits from Dumbo. I did not realize that Peanut Shot spell was going to be so powerful. Really glad I got it. Okay, lots of Kakamuras here. I think I'm gonna switch Shan Yu for Big Bad Wolf. The restrictions are looser for these nodes, and he's just a big damage dealer that can throw damage on everybody, so that's why I'm gonna throw him in that spot. I want to try to take down as many of these as possible all at once, if I can. Oh, that's awesome, Shara. Yeah, no, she is strong, and you start with her, which is nice. I have found currently that heals in the game, for me personally, are a little lackluster. I wish they were stronger, so that's the one sort of criticism I have. But what is nice is, even though Ariel is primarily a healer... Taunt. Gotta get out of here. Even though Ariel is a healer, she does have a really strong damage component as well, which is really cool. That honestly surprised me. Alright, we killed the backline. Kakamura's there. Yeah, I know these guys are taunting, but... hopefully... yeah, that killed most of them. That's good. That's actually really sort of ideal for me. And I can deal with his invulnerability. Roger that, Bert. That's what I was hoping to get to, was another heal from her before the end of this node. Although she'll take some more damage. Well, that's cool from Jasmine. I actually really want to let that regen go off. Oh well. What do you guys think? You think I should stay with the same team here? That's what I'm thinking, but I'm open to suggestions. Yeah, alright. We'll stick with the same comp. I know for the 8th node I'm planning to use Tink and Jack Sparrow if I have Ariel still in good standing so that I can go into the last two with Ariel and Hook is my plan. We gotta get Raja out early. Gonna hit them all with Big Bad Wolf, throw that slow on the front line. Kaboom should take out this Kakamora. Yes, good. We're gonna go ahead and barrier Ariel because I need her. Honestly, Dumbo's been making a huge difference this run. I may be able to do this time, like strictly because of having that spell. It's way more damage than I knew. She does. It's just her having the weapon is nice, but like it's nice to see a healer given a more offensive kit in a game like this. That's what's cool. Alright, this is a slightly tougher node if I remember correctly. I think this is a node that has two iterations that they have reinforcements. I've also been investing a little more in Tink, so I think that's been making a difference too, is that Tink doesn't get like one-shotted out the gate. That's an absurd amount of damage to the mermaid. Literally absurd. But the tiger did his job because he ate the hits that would have killed my characters otherwise. So I'll take it. Wipe out that mermaid with Jasmine. We'll hit this one with Kaboom. I'm actually going to heal just for the sake of keeping Ariel's health up, and then let Aladdin and Jasmine 1-2 combo that one. Alright, so in this wave, Jack is going to be your primary target. I'm going to go ahead and give him a big ol' hit. That was a huge hit from Big Bad Wolf. That's fine that she has that. I'm not super worried about it. I'm actually going to have Tink barrier herself, because again, we want to keep her alive too. Oh man, it's a wild amount of damage. Peanut Gallery here. She's blinded, so I'm not going to prioritize her. Hang in there, team. I'm going to leave that guaranteed crit for another character. Yeah. That was nice. Alright, cool. So we'll get our taunt out again, which is very much necessary. So here, I'll show you... oh, you know what? I normally would ult, but because this target's slowed, I'm going to use this basic because it guarantees to chain to slowed enemies. So I think it ends up being a little more damage that way for me. I could be wrong. Should get a guaranteed, yep, crit off Big Bad Wolf because of low health. Alright, Ariel's health is much lower than I want it to be, but... So I'm gonna pull Ariel because it's getting kind of dangerous where she is. I'm gonna throw Jack in. And we'll leave in Tink for now. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do here. Hey, Jar Jar. Good to see you. Okay, so I'm going to focus on these characters first. We're going to start by charming one of them just because it'll take some heat off of us. We will throw our favorite tiger on the field. Slow the front line. This actually ended up being a very easy node. Okay. Alright. This is a difficult node. I was planning to go in with Tink and Jack, potentially losing Ariel. Potentially losing them and then using Ariel and Hook on the next one. But Ariel's already in rough shape. So if I have to lose one of them, I think I'd rather lose the one who's already in bad shape. Maybe throw her and Tink here. And then go into the next node with Hook and Jack. I think that's what I'm going to do. I just have to make sure I have the power I need to clear this node. So we're going to take Jack out. I'm going to throw Ariel in as a sacrificial lamb. And I think I'm going to throw Genie in. I think that's what I'm going to do. And we'll see how it goes. We will see how it goes. This is the 8th node of the tower. Okay, we gotta play this very wisely. There's 2 mermaids in the back line, so I'm gonna slow the back line. I'm gonna barrier Ariel so she has a sliver of a chance. Get Ariel's heal in. Alright, Ariel's down. We're gonna throw Kaboom in the back here and follow up with Peanut Gallery. It was not as much damage as I had hoped, but it's something. We need to get another protector out. 8 those 3 big hits. That's good. Again, slow that back line. Okay. Alright, so now we have to be really careful because we're bringing in our last two oceanic characters here. We're going to bring Anna in. We're going to use Shan Yu. And I'm going to go with... I'm going to go with Robin Hood. No, you know what? Yeah, I'm going to go with Robin Hood. Who do I want to get hasted? I think I'd rather have Shan Yu get hasted. We're going to stick with Duke Kaboom and Peanut Gallery, though. Let's throw damage on everybody quick. Not as much as I wanted, of course. Hit her for a lot of damage. Here. This should kill one of them, that's fine. Okay. Alright, that was good. Now we will go ahead and wipe these out. I don't like that they deal the damage back. That's really nasty. That's good. So now we have to deal with the second wave, though. Damn. Oh my goodness. This is brutal. Alright. Who do I want to give a guaranteed crit to? That wasn't bad. That was a pretty decent amount of damage, though. Take advantage of that defense down, burn down that one mermaid. Doesn't matter. Oh no, we still have the two oceanic. Doesn't look good, but there's at least a chance we can move past this node. Only if we make some big moves here. Nope. Again, the problem is now we have no Oceanic character. Well, we have just Captain Hook. We need that second Oceanic character to keep moving, and we've lost all three of our other Oceanic characters before we have. It's really disappointing. What level does it recommend for these even? Does it say that? Yeah, it's been really frustrating for me. I just can't get past that 8th node. And I really, really want to clear this tower to get Peter Shadow, because I definitely will be using that spell as a really, really good spell, but it's very frustrating. Very, very frustrating. I'm going to keep looking at guides. I'm going to keep pushing the characters a little farther. I definitely think I could make Tank stronger than she is currently. I feel pretty comfortable with where Ariel is power-wise. Jack, I'm still slowly working on. I'm picking him up using the club currency. Hook is sitting at an okay place. I need to get his level up, but otherwise, and get his gear up, but he's sitting in an okay place. And then Tink needs some work also, but it's just frustrating. I have a deep enough roster that as long as I don't lose the Oceanic characters, like, I have options, I have flexibility, but what I really could use that I don't have is Davy Jones to give me a 5th Oceanic character to fall back on, who's, from my understanding, a pretty good character to begin with, but I am a long way from unlocking him, unfortunately. And the primary way you unlock him is through Club Conquest, which our club is not yet ready for. We are working towards that. So that is a bummer, but we will get past it. We will get past it. At least, look, positive note for the night, we unlocked Hero, which is awesome. I'm looking forward to using him more. And I'm very excited about Big Hero 6 coming out in general. That's going to be really cool. Adding the tech tag is going to be really cool. Let's actually pick up what we can pick up from here. We'll keep farming Shan Yu for now. I've also been picking up some more Tink. And we'll pick up some more Ariel. Dumbo is baller, so we're going to pick up more of that, and we're going to pick up more Duke Kaboom, because I love him too. Shit, the game still isn't out for Android in Canada, really? And Shara, yeah, Big Hero 6 is awesome. I'm really excited about that, actually. I've been bummed that they haven't been in the game yet, so I was very, very stoked when I found out they were adding them. That's really cool. Sorcerer's Tournament is sort of like Arena in MSF. I'm sitting at rank 68 in my shard, which isn't bad. I think I can punch at this. Oh, California. There's differences in states is what game is out online? Really? That shocks me. If you couldn't tell by my shock sounds. As I was saying, I think I'm going to ditch Olaf, sorry Olaf, for Big Bad Wolf. Shara, you should totally get in on DSA. Steve Bananas actually just joined us. I'm gonna throw a troll out early. Evaded, come on. Get out of here with that. Nice assist, though. We're gonna throw that haste, just stack those positive abilities on Sven. How do you like that, other Sven? Ooh, that's a lot of helpful abilities. Nice big hit from Big Bad Wolf, though. I see your Dumbo, and I will raise my own. Yeah, I think we were just, we were talking about it during last night's stream, actually, and he was like, oh, I just got that game. I was like, you need to be in the club, man. So he joined. And that's my story. I, too, have helpful effects, but I'm actually going to heal Kristoff here. Boop! Took out the enemy Sven. So yeah, now we're waiting on you, Shower. Come on. Get it together. Jar Jar, did you try downloading... Oh, you said your computer won't run BlueStacks? Are you sure? Are you completely sure about that? It's alright, Jar. We have a bunch of good highlights I actually put together from last night's stream. So you can check those out. We had I managed a really big AIM punch-up. It was like a 90k punch-up into a Guardians of the Galaxy team in war, which was pretty cool. I think I was more nervous about it than I should have been. Gonna get that assist from Sven. Kristoff does have a very nice amount of health and fairly significant defense. Boom! That follow-up damage from her being empowered is awesome. So good. I was hoping for a bigger hit than that. I love when Sven crits for like 7,500 damage. It's just absurd. You emailed Glue, asked them when they are releasing DSA for Android on Google Play. Okay. Let me know. That's probably information others are curious about, so I can make an announcement on the stream at some point and say, hey, if you're in California and having issues, here's what's what. Straight from my guy Jar Jar. Boom. Say hello to my little friend. Yeah, I don't regret the swap out of Olaf. Olaf would be already dead by now and having done very little. So, I think that swapping him for Big Bad Wolf was the right move. But you know what? I'm actually going to swap that in my defense too. Set your defense. Set. I have to do arena also. Again, this is live PvP. This is like the draft modes in MSF. Except you don't draft. You just bring in your characters, but it is live. Yeah, I'm gonna go in with Big Bad Wolf. Two of the top teams right now are Frozen and Incredibles, and I foresee another top team being Big Hero 6 when it comes out. Those are all hero teams, and because Big Bad Wolf does the extra damage against heroes and has the higher crit chance, it's sort of a no-brainer to bring him in on these PvP modes, because he's going to do a lot of work. You're going to get a lot of mileage out of him against your teams. Although, let me eat my hat for a moment here, as that is not at all the case. This game mode is slower, though. Gigabachi had tried this. He was like, I hated it so slow. Because they give people time to make skilled, strategic choices. We want to take out that big bad wolf as quickly as possible before he does teeming damage. Though Hades is pretty good with that too. There's a good pop back from Arno though. Nice. And Sven will pick that up when it's his turn, which is very nice. That was a great crit. I like it. You know what? I'm going to use this, because even though their big bad wolf was supposed to act first, he's not going to have a turn. So I will still get to use Duke Kaboom. We're going to go ahead and throw that on Syndrome, because he's got the defense down. And then hopefully do a... I'm not going to waste that on him. I'm actually going to throw this on Duda. Oh, I timed. Alright, whatever. That's fine. I'll take it. I waited too long. Forced me to act. You're excited you got Invisible in the 6 stars. That's awesome, Shara. Nice! Jar Jar. Do it, man. Get BlueStacks on. Join the club. We'd love to have you. We only need a couple more people to do Club Conquest, too. So it would be... You would be serving a vital function, in addition to us just wanting more friends. Boom. I think that will seal the deal on this this match here. Boom. Back to back. Big numbers from Sven. My current favorite character. I love his interaction. That he gets this. He's got a very simple kit. It's a clean kit. He does a ton of damage. He gets the added damage per extra helpful effect. And because of his table scrap passive, he has a high chance of picking up helpful effects when they fall off other people, which is just so good. So good. Oh yeah, yeah. You're still in, man. We didn't get rid of anyone. Blah, blah, blah. You're still definitely in. Boom. All right, quests are done. We're gonna hit Club Dungeon, and after Club Dungeon, I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna jump over to Raid Shadow Legends for those of you who haven't seen that yet and or are interested. But first we'll do our Club Dungeon and see how we're doing on that. This we're just gonna auto through. This is major punch down territory for me especially. But you guys can weigh in when we get to the doors. I'll let you guys pick by popular demand which door we pick and see if it's the right door or the wrong door. Shara, I hope you're downloading DSA as we speak. The one that works, yes. By the way, I mentioned it earlier, but I'm working on trying to get custom emotes together for the stream. I thought I uploaded one, but I guess it's not active yet, but it is a work in progress. I'm trying to make it happen. I don't know why. Yeah, I don't know why it's not in. I'm still figuring out technology. Alright, right or left, guys? Democracy at work. Right or left? That's one vote for left. Alright, left. Anybody else? Speak up or forever hold your peace. Left, left. Okay, left. Nicely done. Good choice. Good choice. That moves us to the next node. Nicely done. Auto through this one again really quick. And what I'm going to do is once we have enough people in the club that we unlock Club Conquest, then the next DSA stream I'll really go through it in fine detail and talk about strategy and how it all works and whatever else. But first we've got to hit that benchmark. I think you need 10 players of at least level 20 if I'm not mistaken. And then people, once you hit that level, you can start throwing teams up for defense. It's very similar to Alliance War for anyone who's played MSF. Alright guys, starting from left, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, give me a number. First one I see in chat I'm taking. Four was the first one in chat, let's try it. Nope. Alright, so we gotta redo that one. Alright, Shara had said 5, so after we beat it the second time, we'll pick 5. Again, I'm gonna drop Olaf. I'm sorry to say it. He's cute, he's adorable, but he does not do enough work for the team. Cut. Big crits. So for those of you that don't know, Big Bad Wolf is a character that you can farm pretty early on. Downtown Villain's character. Very high damage output offensive character. Has a higher chance of dealing critical hits against targets with lower health and gets a damage boost versus hero characters. But one of the big things is when a character is below, I want to say 50% health, I could take a look at the character. Shara was right. Shara's 2 for 2. Well done, Shara. Let's jump out quick, just take a look at Big Bad Wolf. Big Bad Wolf. So his basic is Big Bad Punch. It's guaranteed to deal a critical hit if the target's health is below 50% once you get it to level 2. And of course, once you max it out, it just does obscene damage to begin with. It has a 50% bonus chance to critical strike if the target's health is below 70, and then once you hit level 2, it's guaranteed if they're below 50. Here's why this matters even more. If you use the spell Peter's Shadow to copy one of your characters, the character that you copy can only use the basic attack, right? So Big Bad Wolf is a very popular target for people to use Peter's Shadow because his basic can guarantee crits below 50% health, which is immense. So that's he very often is a copy of Peter's Shadow. Another interesting one, and I don't know if this is popular or not, I have to do more research on it, but just based on how Genie's kit works, his basic stacks to infinity. With every time you use his basic attack then does more damage. In addition, one of his other abilities makes where is this? Duplicate. So if he receives a harmful effect, he summons a duplicate genie, right? The shadow won't do that. But the cool thing is the duplicate genies only use their basic. But whenever they use, and they'll assist him whenever he uses his basic, they'll use theirs also. It counts towards the cumulative uses of basic. In addition, if you spawn a shadow of him using Peter's Shadow, it can only use its basic, but again, it all counts towards that cumulative basic thing. So that's a really cool use of Peter's Shadow, if you have it also, is to use Genie on a team and stack his basic to infinity to the point where it just blows people out of the water. Let's do our last club dungeon here. But yeah, I like Big Bad Wolf. And it was very interesting to me when I started playing the game to see a character who... He is a quote-unquote classic Disney character, but I don't know how well known he is as like a Disney character. So to have such a strong kid on what I would consider a more obscure classic character, I thought was a really interesting choice. Like, I remember the Three Little Pigs animated, I won't call it a movie because it's really a short, but, you know, our kids' generation won't know who that is, for sure. Okay, 1 through 5. Give me a number, guys. Guys and gals. No offense, Jar Jar, but if Shara gives me a number, I think I'm taking it. Because she was 2 for 2, so... Two. Alright, Shara, let's see if you go 3 for 3. I will be genuinely impressed. Nope, alright. 2 out of 3 ain't bad, right? That's how it goes. I am going to pick up some more Jack Sparrow before I swap over to Raid Shadow Legends, however. Not the store, it's the exchange. There we go. Jiggity Jack. Boom. Okay. Did I do everything I needed to? I got all my quests done. Got the challenges done. Got all that stuff. Yes. Alright guys, I'm going to take a really quick bio break just to pour myself some water and stretch my legs out. Figure like 5-ish minutes, and then when we get back, we will do some Raid Shadow Legends. Hang around. I've got a little intermission screen I've been showing to people, making sure that it works, that the videos loop properly, that it's interesting enough, and then we'll go from there. So hang tight while I do that. I will be right back. back. Gonna have to sit through a few seconds of ads being thrown at us, I'm sure. Okay. Let me go ahead. I also have to change the you know what, I'm quickly going to restart the stream just so I can change the descriptor here. Hang tight.